How's it going, YouTube? I'm back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about how Devonte Graham is one of the most underrated players in the league, or maybe not underrated at this point, but is very quickly climbing, and by right now, at this point in the season, is leading the most improved player of the year reward right now. And if you don't know who Devonte Graham is, I hope I'm going to be able to let you know who he is. I'm going to get into what he did in college, what he's done in his first few years in the league, his crazy improvement that he had in the past 2 years of his career, and what maybe have caused the improvement. I know most of y'all probably do know who he is, and y'all probably have recognized how good he's been playing in the past few games, but if you have not noticed how good he's been playing since the beginning of this season, I'm going to inform you on that and hope you can get something out of this video. And if you do like the video, at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button in the world to me, and without further ado, without running on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing we'll be getting into is going to be who is Devonte Graham. Now, if you're not a diehard fan of the NBA like I am, or you're not a fan of the Charlotte Hornets, which I am not, but I mean, I do know he is just from watching the NBA pretty closely due to the channel and stuff, and the breakout season and everything. But if you don't know who he is, basically he was a 4th overall pick in the 2nd round of the 2018 draft. He came out of Kansas, where he actually stayed all 4 years until he was a senior, and he improved greatly every single year from his freshman year to his senior year, and he was able to have a very, very good standout senior year, which actually was a big reason why he did end up getting drafted in the first place. In that senior year, he averaged 17.3 points per game, 7.2 assists per game, and 4 rebounds per game on 40% shooting from the field and the 3-point line. So he was shooting very efficiently, he was scoring at a high level, he was passing the ball at a high level, and he was even getting a few rebounds, and just had a very, very good senior season in college, which was a big reason why he did go 4th overall in the 2nd round to the Charlotte Hornets. And now, I mean, his first year with the Charlotte Hornets kind of was a little bit rocky, but I mean, also he didn't get enough opportunities for him to shine as well. But in his rookie season, he averaged 5 points per game, 2.6 assists per game, and 1.4 rebounds per game on pretty bad shooting splits as well. So he wasn't scoring anywhere as efficiently as he was in college. He wasn't scoring as many points. He wasn't assisting as good, and he also was just struggling rebounding the ball a ton. And I mean, he definitely showed promise in his rookie season, like he could do it, but he didn't get many opportunities, and also, I mean, he just wasn't efficient enough to stay on the court. But now, what are some reasons that he might have got this improvement? Because actually, before I do get into how good he improved and how much he has improved, I'm going to be getting to some reasons that why he may have improved a ton off the offseason. Well, the obvious one I'm going to get through is that he worked extremely hard. If you did follow him, or like, I didn't follow him in the offseason, but I did look up some of the stuff he did, some of the stuff he tweeted, and some of like the videos that he was posting, and it did seem like he was working very, very hard on his game during the offseason. But I mean, also, in the first 26 games of this season, you can see that hard work that he's been putting in, as he's been averaging 19.2 points per game, 7.7 assists per game, on 3.7 rebounds per game, on 42% from the 3 and 40% from the field, which is, I mean, extremely, extremely huge improvements over what he was already doing in his rookie season. I mean, to go from averaging 4.7 points per game to 19.2 points per game, 7.7%, like for your stats to improve that greatly, and even his efficiency to improve that greatly over just one off season, I mean, that is almost unheard of. Now, maybe his stats will go down to around 12, 15 points per game, and once the season really gets deep into the season, and maybe he will come back down to earth. But I mean, 26 games is a pretty good sample size to see that maybe he isn't just hot, and this might be the player that he actually is. And I mean, the reason I think this could potentially be his actual ceiling right now and how good of a player he actually is because the things that cause the improvement make a lot of sense. As I mean, they just got a new coach in James Borrego, or whatever his name is. I can't really pronounce it. I think it's James Borrego, and I mean, he obviously fits the system better than his last coach. And I mean, also, he's getting much more opportunities than he did last year. As with the exit of Kemba Walker, obviously that's a whole lot of minutes being opened up, but also a whole lot of scoring being opened up as well, as Kemba Walker was by far their best scorer and their main scorer on every single possession. So I mean, that's going to help him a ton. And I mean, in his rookie season, he only started 3 games in his entire rookie season last year, and he has already started 16 games this season. And I mean, he went from only averaging 14 minutes a game to averaging 34 minutes a game, which is extremely like a huge boost in minutes. And when you're going to get that many minutes and you're going to be starting games and you're going to get all the opportunities, well, some players are going to take advantage of that, and Devonte Graham has taken full advantage of his opportunities right now. And I mean, I don't think he's just hot right now. I think he actually is a 15-point per game scorer on any given night. And if he keeps improving in a few seasons, maybe he will become an all-star level player. And Charlotte Hornets might have found themselves a gem in the second round. I mean, Devonte Graham, he's definitely in the lead for most improved player right now. He's been utterly ridiculous, and I mean, I've never seen someone go from having the most mediocre of rookie seasons to becoming a probably top 20, top 30 point player in the entire NBA as of right now. That might even be a little much, but I mean, top 30, probably, he's close around top 30 right now, how he's been playing since this season started. Now, yes, like I said, maybe his numbers will come back down to earth, and maybe he will go back to his old ways, but I personally just cannot see it, and I do think that he will stay improved at that 15 points to 14 points per game at all, the whole entire season. As I mean, right now, he is their main scorer, and there's not many people out there on that team that's going to be able to take the minutes away from him playing anywhere near the level he's at, and they're so young. I mean, why not give him a chance as well? So I mean, with all that being said, I think Devonte Graham has been having a crazy season, a crazy big improvement from his rookie season, and I think that this could be the player that he actually is. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think Devonte Graham has been one of the most improved players? Do you think he's leading it? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did like the video at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I hope you have a blessed day. Can I have a blessed day? So you need to have a blessed day. All glory to God. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah.